A pipit is pecking the water that flows through the grass. A short distance away, a cattle egret is near the ditch looking at prey being transported by the water. For birds, the Marcita is particularly important during wintertime, when in the plain, the intense cold freezes the landscape as snow and ice don't last long in contact with the running veil of water. Water comes from springs at a constant temperature, and from here slowly flows into brooks to lie finally on the Marcita's meadows. The ground, which is free from ice, becomes a buffet table for over 90 species of bird in Ticino Park. In the coldest weeks of the year, in the Marcita, they find microorganisms, insects, shellfish and worms. In other environments, they would starve. Lapwings arrive in flocks with acrobatic turns, sending out metallic calls. Then they feed side by side, as if in a team. It will be more difficult to see them in spring or in summer, when the scene will belong to butterflies, dragonflies, and sometimes to storks. This environment can also host the frog of Lataste, an uncommon species that prefers humid conditions even in periods not close to the breeding season. The Marcita and the irrigation net that supplies it recreate a kind of oxbow lake environment, so common in the Padania plain when it was covered with its original forest and crossed by free-flowing rivers. That's why many of the spontaneous flowers, which can be found along ditches, are rare relicts of an era before hydraulic techniques and water reclamation. Allium angulosum, slim and elegant, the tiny Stellaria alcini, and the red Sanguisorba officinalis would have already vanished from these latitudes with no Marcita environment in existence. Agro-ecosystems that deserve understanding in order for us to be able to lead them from a distant past into the future.